are y'all doing? It's what, Thursday, May the 29th, I think. Maybe some of y'all can hop on and chit chat with me for a little bit because, hold on a minute. I haven't been on in a while. I've had my son here and we've been being busy. And my cousin, she is the one that's sick with the cancer. She's still with us, unfortunately. I'm not saying that, but she's still with us. How much longer? I can't say. Um, she's trying the holistic approach. I think she probably weighs now about 85 pounds because she wouldn't tell me how much she weighed, and she cried when she was telling me about it. So, anyways, I'm going to go to town today and spend a little bit of money, but right now I'm just outside listening to the roosters crow and the birds in the background. And so yeah, and I got my little cactus plant right there my son brought me. You hear the bob white? Well, everybody, where y'all at? Good morning, y'all. Welcome to YouTube Live from Northwest Florida, from where I live. And I know my girls are going to be watching because they watch everything that I do on here. So, hey to my daughters. I went to the beach a couple of weeks ago. We stayed and we had a good time. I filmed it. Some of y'all have watched it. And you hear that rooster? He's happy. And then there's a hen over there cackling because she's done laid an egg. But anyways, I am waiting on my ride. I was going to take my new ride, which is right. Well, let me get it to poke it around. Hey, y'all. Say hey to me and I'll say hey back to you. There's my new ride. I traded my other one in just 3 days ago, actually. And thought I'd get something a little bit bigger instead of that little Chevy Track I had. Hey, Booger Man 2, how are you? Where are you chiming in from? I got a nice clean ride. Yes, sir, I do. Hey, Isam. Hey, yo, salam alaikum. Is that, Booger Man, Tennessee? And Esan, where are you from, hun? I'm from Northwest Florida. Oh, I got 13 of y'all on here. Yay. Everybody, come on and speak and tell me where you're from. I'll let y'all hear these roosters crow and Iran. I've never been there. Mr. Rag, you're a boy or Boise, Idaho? The chickens are just a clucking because she just produced an egg. So how is it in Iran? Florida is there the singers are? Well, they're well, we had John Conley. He's from Florida. There's several country singers from Florida. Not swingers. I don't know. You have to go to the villages to go to see the swingers, and you got to be 55 and above. And I went over there one time, but I stayed for a week at a hotel because I had a conference I had to go to. Is the Persian Gulf or the Arabian Sea? I know where the Persian Gulf and the Arabian Sea is. Yes, I know. And you said you're from Iran. My dad used to work offshore on the boats, on the ships. on oil platforms, and he spent a lot of time in Egypt. Yeah, the villages. So, Booger Man, you must know about the villages. But I went down there for a conference, and I had to drive to different places, and oh my gosh, it's full of golf carts, and they got their little colorful loofahs, which I'm sure you know what that means. It means that they're available to swing with you, or they're however they do it. It is the STD capital of America. Yes, yes. In fact, I met one lady at the store when I was getting gas, and I was asking her about her golf cart, playing dumb, which I already knew what it was. And she says, "You should come to our party tomorrow night." I said, "Well, I would, but I have to be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning." These people party all day and all night long because they're all rich folks that, I guess they still enjoy their sex lives. I mean, we'd be crazy if we said we didn't. I made my own, what do you want to call it, Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and because I'm not going to buy it. So, Booger Man 2, what part of Tennessee are you from? If you're still on. I hear the goats now. Bah! All right. Eshawn, are you still on? Or is it someone else? Booger, Chattanooga. I know where that is. Actually, in June, we're going to go to Cherokee up there in Tennessee, not Tennessee, North Carolina, and stay a week at one of those, I don't know, cabins in the woods. Chattanooga is very beautiful. I have a couple of people I know that live there. And Chattanooga ain't but about, I don't know, maybe 6 hours from where I'm at here in Northwest Florida in the Panhandle. So if you ever come down, let me know. We'll all go rent a pontoon boat for, it's $400 for Florida residents all day long. And other than that, it's $800. So, but I guess you're off of work, Booger Man. How did you come up with that name? I like that. Asheville is probably still tore up. You're exactly right, because of those stupid hurricanes. Yep. In fact, when I was in the villages, I was in between Milton. No, I went right after Helene, and then I had a doctor's appointment down there as well. And I said, "Look, get me in a day now." I said, "Because I'm hauling tater out tonight." And I left out the day before it hit Florida. Yeah, you work nights. That's good. That's good. I used to work nights. It screwed my days up. I just couldn't do it. And it still kind of, even though I hadn't worked in 7 years, it still will screw with my sleep schedule sometimes. So I have to take an Ambien at night. And sometimes that works and sometimes it don't. So anyways, we're supposed to have a hot summer this week. This week, I think. Or hell, from here where I'm at till Christmas, it's going to be hot. Down here at Christmas time, it's sometimes up in 80 degrees. But then it'll drop 30 degrees the next day. So that's just typical Florida weather. Destin had some hot retirees too. Yes, Destin, I don't live but about 45 minutes away from Destin. That's where I live. Yep. So, anyways, all the trees did get picked up back there that was there the last time. My dad, he's 81 years old, and he had to get some of the trees. I guess beetles or something they started rotting and falling over. So he's 81 years old, and he got his chainsaw out, him and my brothers, and they took them all down except for a few that are still living, and cleaned it all up finally. Yeah, I love it in Destin too. It's just too touristy, kind of like Knoxville is, where I guess the winter time. So I used to work down there after I graduated high school. It was called the Destin Rack and Beach Club, something, but that was like in 1987. That was 38 years ago. So I guess I'm telling my age. I'll be 56 here in another month. But anyways, about my cousin, she is about maybe 85 pounds. She is still trying to do the holistic approach, and I think she's come to the realization that she's not going to be around much longer because she cries. She gets irritable with her husband, and it's sad. I go over there every day and spend 2-3 hours with her. I'll read part of the Bible to her, or read a book or two, or like I did the other night, because her husband had to have a heart cath done, and he's 77 years old and she's 55. She's just 3 days older than I am. Well, thank you. I try to keep my skin clean. I really didn't start doing skincare till I was 54 years old. I didn't ever put any kind of nothing on it, just use makeup. So I appreciate that. But she don't have much more time to live, I don't think. It's heartbreaking watching her to go downhill like she's doing, because she's doing a no carbs, no meat diet. She's doing, beans, and, like green beans and spinach, and there is no calories in that kind of damn food. And I told her that. I said, you need potatoes, you need meats, you need something with carbs. But it's dirty for my body. But I said, Christine, you can eat anything you want right now. I said, and I flat out told her, I said, your lungs are not going to heal. I said, I don't mean to sound that bad, but yeah. Well, I guess Booger Man 2 left. Anyways, so my friend, my neighbor, or my cousin from down the road, she's coming, and her and her husband went out last week and bought a brand new 2000, I think it's a 26 Ford Mustang 5.0. So I guess that right there is what we're going to ride to town. All right, y'all. Well, listen, I've enjoyed talking with y'all. I hope to do some more of this. And are you back, Booger Man? I got one person on now. But anyways, so she's coming to pick me up in that brand new Mustang of hers. And I think she just pulled in my driveway. I think. It sounded like a car that was going by that slowed down really, really slow. But you know what, Booger Man? I know you'll probably watch this again. I don't know. I hope you do. My hair is all gray. It looks blonde, but it's gray. Nope, that's not her coming down the driveway. So, all right. Well, listen, y'all have a wonderful day. And from Northwest Florida to wherever y'all live throughout the world, in the States and Canada and Iran and wherever, y'all all have a good day, and I will do another live video tomorrow. I like to do that. I like to talk. I make new friends everywhere I go, especially when I go on those cruises. I love my cruising now. So, all right. Well, y'all take care of yourselves and y'all have a wonderful day. And just enjoy yourselves. Be happy. Don't get mad. It's easy to say, but hard to do. You know, sometimes we lose our cool. Y'all have a good day. Thank y'all. Bye bye.